So I'm never really quite sure what to say in my intros for a DIY, but I'm doing another DIY. You guys really seem to like my first one, so I figured I might as well do another one. And basically that's all I have to say. Let's do this. So first you're going to need some fake leaves, a stick, some gold spray paint, some ribbon, some twine or string, a Sharpie paint marker, and some tape. Now to start this off, you are going to be spray painting your fake leaves. I just wanted to do the tips of them. I thought that looked cool, but it is by preference. If you want to, say, spray the whole leaf, go ahead and feel free to do that. And I did choose a bronze colored spray paint. I was going to go with gold, but I don't know. Any sort of metallic color really works. Even if you wanted to do a silver or something, I still think that would look really cool. And definitely, I would suggest spray painting outside. That's what I'm doing. You definitely don't want to get those fumes in your house, and also it's a little bit messy. And yes, I did end up getting very gold fingertips from this. But this is what it should look like when you're done. And next, I was attempting to use the paint marker that I showed in the beginning. As you can see, it didn't really work out, and it got paint on my table. So I decided to just switch to a regular Sharpie. You can use any color. As you can see, that's orange and black. I did choose black. I just thought it showed up better, but basically you're just going to next write on your leaves any kind of words, anything you're thankful for. I chose, the real cheesy words like hope and faith and family and love, but really it's your decision of whatever you want to put on those leaves. And I also would suggest putting that paper towel that I have underneath. As you know, I did get the paint on my table, and I didn't really want to get Sharpie on my table, so just make sure you have something underneath so that you're not, writing all over the furniture. So when you're done with that, I would just line up all the leaves, kind of just in the order you want them to go on your stick, and then just kind of shove them out of the way. And next you are going to be attaching the string or twine to the stick itself. So just kind of cut off varying lengths of the string, some long, some short, and then you can kind of do every other. You don't want all your leaves to be hanging at the same length, otherwise they're just kind of going to get in the way of each other. And once you're done with that, like I said, just begin attaching them to the stick. So basically I just tied them all into a knot. Pretty simple. And as you can see, it's nice and tightly attached. And you are going to be putting the strings about an inch apart from each other. It really depends on how many leaves you want to have hanging from there, but this was able to give me about 8 to 10 leaves on my stick, so that worked out nicely. And voila! Should look something a little bit like this when you are done. Next, you are going to be attaching the leaves to the string. Now for this, I just used tape, which did work just fine. Just kind of put the string on the back of the leaf and make sure it's securely taped on there. If you do have something like hot glue or anything like that, I would actually suggest using that instead though. After a few days, a couple of my leaves did end up falling off. Nothing too big of a deal, but if you have something like that, I definitely would suggest using that in the tape's place. Next, it's time for your ribbon. Now this is actually going to be what holds the stick up that you can pin onto the wall. So basically you're just going to want to make a nice sized loop like so.
and then just cut that and then make another one that's the same length as that. And I didn't end up filming myself actually putting the stick up, just because I needed both hands for that. But basically you just put a pin through the top of the loop, and then you put the branches through both loops, and voila!
So there you guys have it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment down below things, and subscribe for more videos similar to this one. Bye. Just click on my face.